Welcome to another session of Optical Communication Networks, Unit 4, Access Networks. The next topic we discussed here, inter-exchange networks. Here, what is the inter-exchange networks? Here, the inter-exchange network is nothing but how to connect between two local exchanges. Suppose Tirupati local exchange is there, and the nearest local exchange is also there, Renuguntra exchange, likewise Nellore or Ongole, likewise up to Vijayawada. Different types of local exchanges are available. How to connect these exchanges? How it can be possible? That is concept of inter-exchange networks. Here, inter-exchange networks, nothing but IXCs are used, which is used in telecommunication networks, which are used to connect local exchange carriers, LECs. That is connection between two local exchanges, or competitive local exchange carriers. Or telephone and telegraph units. Here, local exchange carrier nothing but telephone exchanges are available in the particular city or mandal headquarter, whatever it may be. Here, the competitive local exchange carriers is nothing but it is a private lines. Suppose you have to connect between NARL center is there, SHAR center is there. SHAR is available at near to Sularpet, and the NARL, that is National Atmospheric Research Limited, which is available at nearest to Gadanki. Whenever at the time of rocket launching, we have to check what is the weather condition. At that time, a direct links connection between that NARL to SHAR. That's at that time we are using competitive local exchange networks. Next, telephone and telegraphs connected together. Here, what is the use of this inter-exchange network? That is this inter-exchange networks which provides a long distance bearer services. What is my bearer services? I think but voice services, data services, or other value added services, that is fax, whatever it may be. And these inter-exchange networks are regulated by government commissions, government authority. In India, we are getting TRAI, Telephone Regulatory Authority of India. Telephone Regulator Authority of India, TRAI, is regulated these inter-exchange carriers. Whatever it may be, private networks are available. That private networks also they're regulated by government commissions. Here, these inter-exchanges which provides connection between two exchanges with a high-speed links or high-speed switching nodes. Nothing but which provides a mesh type of network. The topology is mesh type, whether it is a microwave, whether it is a fiber connection, whether it is a copper connection, whether it is a coaxial cable or satellite connections between that exchanges. Here, see this figure, it shows exact figure of local exchange network. Here in this local exchange network, having telephone, telegraphs, which are available in home location, which are connected to nearest end office. The end office, I think, but local exchange available in a particular city, which are connected. Number of two exchanges are connected to one tandem switch. Here, what is the tandem switch? The tandem switch is nothing but which first basically connection between many number of local exchanges connected together one point is called the tandem switch, which supports high speed. Here, the tandem switch having a PIC database, I think, but peripheral interface controller, PIC database, nothing but this type one of the microcontroller which control the all end offices. Here, likewise, number of tandems which are connected by using inter-exchange networks. Here in this figure, we have to show two types, IXA and IXB. Two IXCs we are using between two tandem switches. Why you are the two IXCs? Suppose in sometimes IXCA inter-exchange network A fails, we have to take another path is IXCB. That's why using two IXCs here. Here in this IXCs having POPs nodes. What is my POP? Point of presence. Nothing but it just like access repeaters or regenerators or amplifiers. This is a method to connect a number of exchanges. The number of exchanges in a particular city connected to one tandem switch. That tandem switch is connected. Number of tandem switches connected to inter-exchange networks. Inter-exchange carriers. Suppose we are having is in the Tirupati having main telephone exchange. Our tandem switch available also in Tirupati. Nothing but in Chittoor district having around 65 mandal headquarter. Each mandal headquarter contains one local exchange. All local exchange connected to tandem switch. The tandem switch available in Tirupati. Similarly, from Krishna district also having number of mandal headquarters all connected together, and a tandem switch is available in Vijayawada. From Tirupati tandem switch to Vijayawada tandem switch connected by using IXs. Intermediate having Nellore district is there. Nellore district have another tandem switch. Prakasam district also tandem switch. All tandem switches are connected through by using inter-exchange carriers. This is about inter-exchange carriers. Next, we are going for undersea networks. Already we discussed in the first and third units about what is the design consideration of undersea cables. The other name for we are using undersea cable network is called the submarine cable. Submarine cable. Here in this undersea network, which is nothing but a terrestrial links, that is point to point, or point to many points are connected to one point. That is common point we are taking to connect. Here in this undersea networks, in I think in last week we had I will show some basic undersea network. I show right here in this undersea network we have to consider two types. One is long, another is short. For the main long undersea network available in the world is several thousands of kilometers are the main network from Atlantic or Pacific Oceans to connect North America with Europe and Asia. This is the main undersea network is available. For this main under network, we have to connect number of networks from the different oceans. The main network is Atlantic, Pacific Oceans are interconnected with North America with Europe and or Asia. So for shorter nothing but very near countries, is there any ocean or sea is there? We have to connect together. Here in this undersea network is able to use it to connect two locations or two countries, or separated by water or neighboring separated by water. That is we have to use especially by neighboring countries. Here the method to connect many number of countries connected to a main line is by using trunk and branch configuration. Trunk and branch configuration. A trunk line is each country has connected to the trunk. Like just we have to just imagine the tree structure. The main tree trunk having number of branches. Likewise, the main line that is Atlantic or Pacific Ocean connected to North America, Europe, Asia countries. Then the remaining countries are connected to this main trunk line by using passive optical components. The remaining are branches. Branches are connected to main trunk line cable. Here the short distance undersea links. The main objective with these links are to eliminate an undersea amplifiers or regenerators. Here for long distance purpose, we are using amplifiers or regenerators or repeaters. For the short distance, we have to eliminate amplifiers, regenerators. Then automatically the installation cost is reduced and maintenance also reduced. Here, these undersea networks are very expensive compared to the land fixing of the optical fiber cables. When we are going for these undersea networks, it depends upon the number of users are available, whether it is needed or not. At that time, we have to check. Then we have to go for undersea networks. Do you have any query for this local inter-exchange networks and undersea networks? Please type your query in a chat box. Thank you very much for attending this session.